is this. As a learner or beginner, we tend to start with the pieces with the lesser value, like let's say from minor piece to major piece, from small piece to big pieces. What are the small pieces? Pawn, knight, and bishop before your rook and queen. Most of you just play your rook first, most early in the game after playing your side pawns, which most of the times it is good though, but if you continue in that leg or that way, you will discover that your rook will be captured quick because it came out quick. So because of what to moderate the way you play your chess games and your structure of your game, I would advise you to follow this system just for now that you are starting out. In this class, you know how to capture. In this class, you know how to check. In this class, you know that if your king is under attack, you can run away with your king. True or false? You can block and you can capture what is checking your king. However, if you don't know how to apply those things in your practical classes, you come and attention, I will explain better for you. For now, your first 10 moves. Let's talk about the first 10 moves. Let's say, as white person or person playing white, you start with a pawn in the center. Like I tell you, let's walk towards the center. Are you following me now? You start with this one. If your opponent plays whatever he plays, you need to respond to it before you continue with your plan. But what is your plan, Seth? Your plan is your knight is coming here, your bishop is coming here, you castle your king 2 steps and you cross this over, castle. Then you go over it again. Go over the system again. You go with it pawn again. You go for pawn, knight. You see the first set, second set, knight, then bishop. You go over it again. Pawn, maybe you can push your pawn, knight, play your knight, bishop, before you now think of maybe pushing the queen, bringing the rooks in the center, then your games are good. This is just a structural plan. If you notice me, did I play anything at the side? Think of it now. Think of it. No, I did not play any pawn at the side. I've seen most of you in this place. If you are playing your chess game, maybe you play like this first, you play like this second, you put your rook. Oshodi have done it. Where is Ayano has done it. Most of you have done it. I've seen you doing it. You start from the side, you play your pawn, you play your rook. For what? Now, somebody that played bishop here can easily attack the rook with just a push of this pawn now. Your rook is under attack. And the rook, look at, from this board, we have it here. The rook is 5 points and the bishop is 3 points. If somebody takes 5 from you and you take 3 from the person, who is winning? Person that took 5, right? So why will you bring it out quick? I know that it's good to bring out your pieces, but look at when you need to bring it out. It's still like in your let me put it here for you, for your level. Let me put it here. The rook or queen. So it's just like in your, let's say 7 or 8 moves, because move 1, move 2, move 3, move 4, move 5, move 6, move 7, move 8. I'm just counting, we're just taking it as a system. So many things you do can change what you have in your mind. Let me show you an example. The things you do can change the structure. That's why, but once you have a plan in your mind in the opening, it can help you achieve a good position. Just put your pieces on good positions. See this illustration here. I play this one. Are we together? My opponent playing black says, okay, I know about opening my moves. I know how to play my moves. I'm going to block you out. Now he has blocked you out by also bringing the piece from the center, blocking the pawn. What did I tell you to play next? Who can remind me? Yes? Yes? Knight, right? Let's choose this knight. What is this knight doing? Hey, he's not defending, no. This one is attacking this one. This one is not defending, this one is attacking. And secondly, you have left this place so that maybe you can castle that time. You know, in the future, we're going to castle. So you have created one space here for you to castle. Castling is it on this board? I think you have castling somewhere. Castling is when you move your king 2 squares and cross the rook. So with this example here now, we have done this. it is left for the black person playing black pieces to discover that, okay, knight is coming here to capture my pawn. Will I leave the pawn? He has to defend it. So while defending, he's going to find one of these pieces that could defend for you and still develop. So you can use a pawn here. You are right. So if knight captures the pawn, pawn takes back. However, let's go with a principle or a lesson that you can also use a knight. So instead of using the pawn, you can use a what? Knight. But because of I am still trying to moderate your way of play, let's stay with the pawn first. So that means this person has played 2 pawns. He has played what? 2 pawns for black. The next thing this black person must play is a what? Knight. You should have it in your mind. So now, because white knows that, okay, I'm following this pawn, knight, and what? Bishop. You go with your bishop next. You have completely opened these 2 spaces, so you can castle. Now your bishop standing here is good, doing a nice job. He's open. He's happy. He's free. So now for the black to play, black has played 2 pawns. What do you advise black to play here? What? Knight. Look at it here now. Look at it here now. Are you not seeing this thing? Are you not seeing this thing? So you look at, he has played 2 pawns. What do you advise him to play? Now you play knight. You want to cast his own too. You play knight. You now go up. Look at, you are playing white. Go over it. The knight is here attacking this. You know we have to castle and keep the king safe. But let's attend to this one first. So you can block it with a pawn. So if he takes it, you take it back. Or you can bring your knight. Excuse me. So now you will continue with the bishop. Just development. You castle away from the center. He castles away from the center. Now, you now look at the board and say, okay, what next to do? You now come here again. You look at it. You have played 1 pawn. It's outside. You have played knight. You have played bishop. Have you played a second pawn? If you have not played a second pawn, that means, should you play a pawn on the side or in the center? You go at least just push this one here and, you know. Now, you have played a pawn. Let's look at the opponent's side. He has played a pawn. He has played a knight and a bishop. He has played 1 pawn. What's the next thing now? Knight. You go with a knight. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Towards the center. You keep it there. And you must observe. Whenever you notice that there's a threat of your pieces on the board, you attend to that threat first before you continue with your plan. The idea I'm telling you now is what I want you to work with. Now, let's continue. Let's continue with this. Okay, it's white turn to play. White has played a pawn. He has played the second knight. The next is to do what? Is to play what? Bishop. You take your bishop out. Attack something. Attack a piece. So you have played the bishop. Let's look at black side. He has played a pawn. Pawn, knight, and bishop. 1. Pawn, knight. What's remaining? Bishop. You can put your bishop here or here. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. Now, we have left pawn, knight, and bishop angle. We have left this place. Our idea is now going towards rook and what? Queen. We are already coming close to the pieces. So in that case, you look at okay, rook and queen. Fine. What should I do? Let me put my, maybe you just played your go. You can put your queen somewhere here. Maybe him too, the same thing. This is queen outside. Then if you choose to capture, some of people can choose to capture quick. Maybe you choose to capture like this. Bishop takes knight. Who will you take it back with? The queen is there. Pawn is there. Our king is safe. If you use the pawn, you open your king. So use your queen. If you come here to attack the queen, 0, 1, 2 turn, you bring it back home here. Defend this pawn. These are ideas you need to start working on. If you don't work on it like this, you will not have room to put more new things. You just be stuck on the same level. So, what I'm going to do for you now is to first of all practice this thing. that we have learned now. Now, Oshodi, come and meet him. Come and meet him. Oh yeah, turn, you meet him. Just stay there. Come and meet her here. Oh yeah, turn, meet her. Then you meet her.